last Friday on the show, we talked about the mess that is the Los Angeles Lakers. Surprisingly, people actually agreed with us with the reel we posted a couple of days ago. But we were talking about just the whole mess while we all felt like the Lakers mystique had left the building, and it's not the team, the franchise as it used to be. The franchise hired their 8th coach in the last 13 years. I think it was actually on Wednesday. Yeah, eight coaches in the last 13 seasons. Mr. JJ Reddick, big day for podcasters across the country. That there's a way to get you a better job out there. He signed a 4-year deal, no details, no details on the actual numbers, but he signed a 4-year deal. He is currently rounding together his new staff and things like that. I'm just gonna keep it all the way simple with this. I don't understand it from either perspective. I understand it more from JJ's perspective more than I understand it for the Lakers, because it can be kind of like if you date a woman who's a little bit out your out your league, and not to say the Lakers are out of JJ Reddick's league, but this is a comparison I'm league. Even if she dumps you, it's a tone setter now. He can go get him another job. The reason I don't get it is because I would rather not have the pressure of trying to fix a Laker team that I believe is unfixable. What I mean by unfixable, as far as winning championships, that's all it's going to be about in the LeBron James, Anthony Davis era, is winning NBA championships. I think that ship has sailed. Who knows? JJ could be good. I don't know. Other qualified coaches weren't good for them. Maybe somebody who's unqualified may be good for him. I think he's a tremendous podcaster. Him and LeBron's podcast is real good X's and O's. In fact, I think that's what got him the job, was the podcast. But I don't get it from the Laker perspective. If you're trying to win now and you're trying to maximize the LeBron James window, why would you go with an unproven coach? It just doesn't matter to me. I think this is a boom or bust situation. That it could be either really, really well, and it could be like, oh, Rob Pelinka looked like a genius, or it could be more Rob Pelinka should have got fired 2 years ago, which is where I think this is going to land. Pav, what do you think about the JJ Reddick signing for the Lakers?
I mean, who else you gonna get? Like, it's not like it's a whole slew of great coaches out there. I mean, who's gonna get Monty Williams? He's got fired twice. Look at the coaching landscape.
He's getting paid to stay home.
He getting paid to stay home. I don't really think he want to coach, and why would you want to coach? Yeah. So yeah, who else you gonna get? I mean, and then also there's also the LeBron factor. Like, outside of Pop, who the fuck gonna coach LeBron? Outside of Pop and Eric Spoelstra, who really gonna coach Bron? If LeBron. JJ and Bron, facts. And I don't think, and we in 2024, we don't do player coaches at this point. I think they outlawed it, if I'm not mistaken, actually. So who else you gonna get? I mean, JJ and Bron seem to have built a rapport with their podcast. I think the funniest part of it is all them X's and O's, they ain't about to run none of that shit. It's gonna be mad switching the ISOs. They ain't running a single one of them plays that they was cooking up. But I think JJ had the chance to be really good. I mean, the last person who came from, I guess, broadcasting to coaching was a little bit different because Steve Kerr also was general manager as well. But broadcasting to coaching was Kerr. You see what he did. I think JJ has a chance to be very good. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't really have an issue with the hiring, because literally, who else would you going to hire? A college coach, Dan Hurley? Like, that was gonna be much better. He gonna be coming in and trying to run in UConn system. Anybody making that shit the fuck out of here? We ain't running no UConn systems, bro. Like, you trying to run flex actions, maybe switch it. Like, we ain't doing this. So I think it's a good hire, and good luck to the man. You know, I think it's a great story. A guy who was player, then went and did a pod, and his basketball expertise was so well respected that it landed him a job. So I think it's also could be a new wave. Maybe you might see other people try to do this as well. So good luck to the man. But I don't really have an issue with the hiring, because, like I said, it's not like there's like just legendary coaches just waiting out there in the wing to be hired. So you got to kind of do what you can. So yeah,
I don't want to spend too much time on this topic. But Pavy Dante, do you have anything, any takes on this about this particular hiring?
I mean, the nigga soft launched his head coach with a podcast. I think it's pretty amazing. It speaks to the power of LeBron James. We talk about this a lot, but I mean, if you're the Lakers, I think you've been held hostage by LeBron until he leaves. So I think this was a call he made, and that's why JJ was a guy, because, like you said, it's a situation where if you're a head coach and you see the turnover that they've had, you don't really want this job. Like this job is not as desirable as it once was to be, the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. So I think they really let LeBron make this call, and we're gonna see how it goes. Like you said, all of the X's and O's, we're not gonna see that on a nightly basis, but this is just to show people, okay, JJ does have a basketball IQ where he's not just LeBron's puppet.
Anything to add, bang?
We're gonna. Hey man, look, this is a great stopgap for JJ before he starts his NBA on NBC career, because this shit ain't gonna last. This is a short-term fix for a long-term problem that the Lakers got. All right, they should be looking at life without LeBron. They should be looking at AD if AD is the focal point and what is going to happen. If JJ Reddick just so happens to be that person, fine. I'm looking at who are potential assistant coaches, and even with the potential assistant coaches I see, not for a first-time head coach, not for a first-time period head coach. Like, you got to have somebody experienced on there to help you out. So, and then plus I got to look at the players. Like, oh, okay, you over here doing the power with LeBron. That's how you got this joint. All right, cool. But LeBron James is going to be in 2 years. So we'll see you on NBA on NBC. So that's it.
I doubt they're going to do it, but I really hope for content purposes they continue the podcast. I would love to have LeBron James, JJ Reddick podcast reviews after
the niggas 20-point lead to Denver.
Right after them niggas blew a 14-point lead to New Orleans in December.
Can you imagine when you didn't call that timeout when they went on that 10-0 run? I knew it was over.
JJ
can't do that shit, bro.
JJ pulled out a play. LeBron was, where was that last night in Portland? Yeah, you can't, like, for content purposes, that would be content gold. Well, I know that.
So when you said fuck me and ran your own play, what were you thinking, LeBron? Let me know. Let us know.
Let's tell the viewers what was going through your mind.
When I called 35 horns and you waved it off to get the switch on, I don't know, DeAndre Ayton and missed a setback three. What the fuck was going through your mind, LeBron?
What was going through your mind when De'Aaron Fox went on an 8-0 run by himself? What was going on? Like, that for content purposes would be amazing.
That paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna